So GitHub. GitHub is an online code hosting and sharing platform. You write your code and host your code on the GitHub. This is GitHub. So you host your code on the GitHub. You work on the local computer and code here and then upload it on the GitHub. And the people who are working with you means the contributors and the other workers can access this code on their computer using GitHub. So this is the work of the GitHub, which is the online code hosting and sharing platform where you can upload your code on the server, which means code hosting, and the other people who get access the code and share code with others. Or not even they can share the code, but they can make changes the code and then upload the new code on the server or update the code. So let's talk about repository. Repository is like a space on the GitHub. In your account, you can create multiple repositories. Suppose these are the repositories. So you can have many repositories. So in any repository, suppose this repository contains the code for a specific program or website or application. In this code, you can manage, update files and code here and manage these codes separately. And in this repository, you can have some different code. So you can separate code and make partitions between your code using repository. This repository does not affect this repository. So this repository is a container where you can upload your files and make your files here, manage your files here, and update your files using a software called Git, which is the version control system that works on your computer. We will talk about this later. This is the GitHub and this is Git. Both are different. Both have their own uses and their own advantages. So on the GitHub, it is used to host the files. So this works online and this is not installable. This is the online server where you have to use the website. Its official website, which is github.com, and Git is the software you have to download locally on your computer. So you need to download this on your computer. When you download Git, it connects to GitHub, and when you write your program files on your local computer, it uses Git to upload these files on the GitHub, and these files uploaded to the GitHub. You can upload a new file, you can make changes to the older file, and when it is uploaded to the GitHub, from GitHub, it is updated to your main server. So this is Git, but when you use Git, it is only you, one person. But what if there are 20 people working on the same project? So these 20 people have their own machines, their own 20 machines, and they install the Git, which is the version control system, on their own machines. So on the same project, when they all have the Git installed their own machines, they can push changes to the main GitHub server and it is updated to the site. So the big projects works like this, when you have to work in collaboration with the other persons, and it works like it.